Hey friends, it's Akidearest, and today I'm going to be trying out one of the most traditional and oldest dishes in Japan called Sushi. Sushi is also what some people call the origin of sushi. This dish goes back to the Nara period when rice cultivation was first introduced into Japan. And from my understanding, Sushi is made from a very specific type of fish caught in Lake Biwa. The way that sushi is prepared is that once the fish is caught, they gut and scale the fish, and then it's put into a barrel of salt to ferment for at least a year. It's also known that apparently sushi is known as one of the stinkiest sushi in the world. So I wanted to taste this dish. I'm a person that has a pretty big palate, even though there's a lot of things I don't like. I'm definitely someone that kind of saves my judgment until I eat it. So because I live in Japan, it was actually quite easy to get shipped to me, and I found it for about 3,000 yen, which is, from what I heard, a pretty average price range considering all of the work and labor and time put into sushi. But I'm gonna get right into it and show you guys the dish. Okay, so it comes in this little packet. Oh wow, that's not a lot at all. So you guys can't see it, but there's not too many slices in here, and for 30 bucks, I mean, again, you're paying for also the work, labor, and the tradition that's being held by a very specific family that still keeps this tradition alive. I'm just thinking of it that way. But the packaging looks great, the fish is still intact, and it says that it's good until October 5th. I've been keeping it in the fridge since it came in, so I'm kind of excited to try this. I don't know if you should eat rice with this, but I think that that will kind of neutralize the taste. I want to have like the full experience of eating sushi. Okay, so this is the thing about Japanese packaging, is that it's so nice and aesthetic that I feel like I'm committing a crime when I open something. And let me just show you guys what it looks like in the packet. So it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7? 6 to 7 little slices, and all of this is just from the fermentation of it sitting for at least a year. I've never had anything that's been fermented for a year, and I'll be honest, like, fermented things is very hit or miss with me, but I'm expecting probably a very strong scent once I open this. Okay. Whoa! Oh wow, that is strong. It doesn't smell like that classic fishy smell. I can't explain what this smells like. Okay, so I'm looking at it now, and there's a bunch of white stuff all over it, which I'm guessing that's just from all of the fermentation. It actually came on this little bed of, I want to say it's rice. That might just be salt, or maybe it is rice. I don't know. Woo! That is salty. You guys saw it? Like, I barely put some on my thumb, but wow, that hit you. Okay, well, moment of truth. I'm going to try my first sushi. Wow, that is strong. That's very sour. Wow, okay. It doesn't taste like fish. That's the weird thing. Man, I can like taste the year-old fermentation of like this being in that barrel. Very salty. I'm actually really thirsty after just one. Wow. Okay, so the most common one, wow, I can smell my own breath right now. But it says here that sushi is known to have a well-fermented cheese with sour smell. That's a pretty accurate description. There is kind of like a cheesy aftertaste to it, but oh my gosh, the aroma of like all that bacteria is so strong in my mouth. Like I can just smell my own breath really strong right now. Oh, that's what that smell is. Okay, so people are saying there's like kind of a whiff of ammonia. I was wondering what the perfect description of that was. Yeah, it doesn't taste like anything I've had before. I'm gonna try another one just to see if I can wrap my head around it more. I'm gonna eat this small one right here. Okay, like, it's so sour. You guys can probably see that, like, you know, I'm chewing normally when it goes in my mouth, but then as it carries on, like, I just chew slower and slower because each bite is like pushing out the juices into my mouth even more, and the taste just hits you. Oh man, I should have expected this, but the smaller one that I just had is even stronger than the bigger one. Luckily, it goes down just as quick as it hits you, so I'm good with that. Oh man, you know what? I gotta get Joey to try this. Give me one sec.
Okay, so there's lots of different ways to eat it.
Yeah, I just looked at the thing. It just says probably like as is.
Yeah,
like
you can eat it as is, or
okay.
you can put it in like misoshiru.
Sounds good.
Or you can put it on like chazuke.
Right. This is all the slices that you get. Well, I just ate 2, but this is like about almost 3,000 yen.
Fucking hell.
Mine-
Because like I remember this arrived like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And I put it in the fridge.
Right.
And I was about to say like, are you sure this is like still good to eat? But then I remembered this thing has been sitting there for a year.
Yeah,
so
I
think
know.
it's
God
fine.
forbid it has an expiration date. God. All right.
Ooh, that is very fishy.
Oh, really? I said that it didn't smell like fish.
Really?
Yeah, I said it smelled like something else. So this is your first funazushi?
Did I just eat the whole thing?
I did.
It's still got
I
the,
ate
it's
two.
still got the roe in it as well.
I ate 2.
Alright. Itadakimasu!
Really?
I kind of like it.
Yeah?
Wow, beer nomitai.
Yeah. Spite.
酸っぱいね.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's not that bad.
it's salty and sour at the same time.
It just hits you like a truck, doesn't it?
That's a lot of flavor.
When
Oh god, I really want to crack open a beer now.
Yeah, see, you
Can
really...
I?
Yeah, you need a chaser for this.
銀色のやつ.
So I was describing that... You good?
うめ. And I can see why, like, a lot of these kinds of, like, Japanese, like, snacks or, small dishes that you have with, like, beer or, like, sake and stuff like that tends to be, like, really salty, you know, very savory. You know, you have things like kyuri no ipponzuke,
Yeah.
which is, like, just the pickled cucumber.
Yeah, well, I'm not a big fan of that
Stuff like
one.
that. Or, like, ika no shiokara. Also, takoasa as well.
Oh, takwasa. I love takwasa. That's
Yeah.
very hit or miss with people.
Yeah.
But, okay, so online it says that they describe the smell as, like, sour cheese. With, like, they do say, like, there's a strong scent of ammonia,
Yeah.
which I'm definitely smelling that. And then they also said that this is known as the stinkiest fish in the world. I disagree.
No, I know what the stinkiest fish in the world because I've eaten it.
Which one was it?
At least in Japan, there's this fish called kusaya.
Kusaya. Oh, well, it has literally the word kusai.
Kusaya is like, even me who smelled that was like, oh, this is rough.
But I did grow up, like, with my mom always having, like, those, like, Filipino, like, small fish. That one, even just one little fish, it will stink up the whole house. I can't
Yeah.
stand it. But I figure, okay, so there's these 2 little ones. For some reason, the small ones are even more sour. So let's try them both at the same time, all right?
A bite. That's very strong. Whoa!
Oh, man.
The smell that comes out of your nose.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to, like, just, like, hold my breath because I know it's gonna happen. Oh, man. Ooh.
It's very sour.
You guys know, like,
I'm gonna chase it down.
I never drink, but I feel like I really do have to.
It's good with the beer, isn't it?
I mean, it definitely diluted it a lot. I feel like I could, like, eat a lot of this with rice, but, like, I would do this just for, like, prestige. Just
Yeah.
because I said I did it. I mean, that's what I did for this video.
I don't know, man. Like, I weirdly like this.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm good, man. I feel like I've done it. I've had it. Like, some Japanese people can't eat this.
I can definitely see, like, if you're not strong in, like, the fish department, then I can see you having a really hard time eating.
I mean, both of us love seafood. I don't even know if there's a seafood that I don't like.
No, you can eat. I mean, I've taken you to sushi restaurants so many times. You've been able to eat everything.
Yeah. Funny thing is that the one sushi that I don't like is tamago. I know it's like one of the most complex ones to make, and I appreciate the work that goes into it, and a lot of people like it. It's like in the top 10 most favorite, right? Don't like it. That is like lingering on my tongue right now. Are you getting that? It's like this very like ammonia and like
It
bitter...
reminds me of what's that Finnish like
Salmiakki?
salmiakki?
Yeah, salmiakki.
I drank.
The mustard gas.
Yeah, that's like a nuclear
But
bomb in your mouth.
It really is. And yet, like, the first time I had it, I was like, I'm never having it again. That was a taste I never had. But then, because we were in Finland for such a long time, when that's all that you keep snacking on, it just rewires your brain to, like, I mean, you have to, in order to get that skill, you have to have, like, a pretty large palate.
Yeah.
But I think Idub said it at one point, is that if you see people eating it and you see people just making snacks out of it, you just got to rewire your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
And, like, if people are treating it as a treat, then you can make it a treat.
That's what I've always said though when it comes to like food. Like if you're not allergic to it, and if it's not going to kill you, then just try it.
Yeah.
What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to spit it out and you don't like it. You
Yeah.
never have to try it again, right? But like I don't know, because like
mean-
I never thought I would like this, and then I gave it a go. Now I think it's actually pretty alright.
I think it's just one
Can I
of
have the last one, by the way?
Of course, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, but I did it. Yeah, again, like I guess that's one of the traits that Joey appreciates about me.
Yeah, I like the fact that you have a wide palate because, you know, then I don't have to dance around trying to find a restaurant that you can eat at.
That's like one of the first things you told me, because I told you like all the things that I've eaten, and I told you about the concept of balut, which is just look that up. And then when I told him that, he's just like, oh, thank God that you aren't picky. Because I remember also your Japanese family when I was coming over, because they knew I was American, they were asking like, is there anything that I won't eat or whatever? And then you told them that there's very little.
Yeah.
I don't eat tomatoes, and I don't like spicy food.
It's not even about like, for me, it's not even about like dating.
Yeah.
For me, it's like
being around people.
just like even friends. If you're a picky eater, it's like hard for me to like hang out. I don't know. Call me petty, but I just think it's a bit of a dumb thing to, you know, be afraid of. Especially if you've never tried it.
Like people who say they really hate seafood, I feel they all tastes like that. I don't know.
But that's nice.
No, no, but like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like this is like what everyone who hates seafood.
Yeah, this
like,
is like
imagines what that tastes like.
Yeah, if like a regular tuna salmon or like tuna salmon type of like standard sushi is a 1, this is like an 11.
Yeah.
When on the seafood factor, you know?
Yeah.
This is like seafood on crack.
I was expecting I might spit it out, but I swallowed it. I did it. I couldn't talk for a while.
And that's why I love you. Because you're willing to try new foods.
Yeah.
If you're going to take anything from this video, take this. If you're not allergic to it and it doesn't kill you, just try it.
I mean, you can't convince people who are naturally picky eaters, I guess.
Then get out of my face. Just
no,
kidding.
overall, Funazushi,
what would you rate out of 10?
What, 10 is like, this is like the best thing I've ever had?
1 is like, this is literal poop.
I'd give it like a 4.
4?
Yeah.
I'd give it like a 6.
Really?
Yeah, like I would have that again.
I wouldn't. I'm good. But I'd probably have this like as a soup. Like if it's there, I'll be like, oh shit, they got Funazushi because it is rare. I'll probably be like, okay, I'll do that. But that's not like the main dish.
Yeah.
You know, that's not the main chick. That's the side chick.
Fair enough.
How about you? I stuck my finger in this and just licked my finger. Just.
That's literally just a bed of salt.
You want to try it?
That's just salt.
By the way, when Joe is talking about people who are picky eaters, he's just talking about picky eaters, not allergy.
No, if you have I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're allergic to peanuts, you're weak. Just get over it. Like, I'm not gonna say that, obviously. But like,
Yeah.
if you don't have an allergy and if it doesn't kill you, just try it.
Like, I'll be scared of food if I've got like the weakest stomach in the world. But if you're just scared, then get over
Then get over it. Get good.
So that was my experience with Funazushi, everyone. Let me know in the comments of what you guys think. And hopefully, if you guys ever come to Japan or if you have an opportunity to try Funazushi and you're willing to be a little bit more adventurous, then let me know of what you guys thought. Joey's doing the dishes right now. But appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!